Have you ever considered if the key to overcoming life's challenges lies in ancient philosophy? Picture a mindset born in the cradle of Western civilization that doesn't just help us cope with life's ups and downs, but actively transforms them into sources of strength and resilience. This is not the stuff of fantasy, but the very real and practical philosophy of Stoicism. Stoicism, with its roots in ancient Greece and Rome, holds a surprising relevance in today's world. Its core principles, like acceptance of what we can control and indifference towards what we can't, can unlock a new understanding of resilience and motivation. Imagine a life where obstacles become stepping stones, where each challenge faced is a chance to grow stronger, and where the pursuit of virtue brings a sense of deep satisfaction. Today, we delve into the principles of Stoic philosophy and how applying them can transform our daily lives. Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy, holds timeless wisdom for our modern lives. Originating in Athens around 300 years before the Common Era, Stoicism was founded by Zeno of Citium. It was a philosophy of personal ethics and virtue, with practical wisdom at its core. This school of thought thrived in Greece and Rome and was embraced by a broad spectrum of people, including slaves and emperors, scholars and merchants, indicating its universal appeal. At the heart of Stoicism lies a simple yet profound understanding, distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. Stoics believe that our actions, thoughts and feelings are within our control, while everything external to us, such as events, other people's actions, or the weather, is not. This principle encourages us to focus our energy and efforts on things within our control, thus fostering a sense of inner peace and resilience in the face of life's uncertainties. Stoicism also emphasizes the pursuit of virtue and wisdom. Virtue, according to the Stoics, is the highest form of good, a moral compass guiding us towards right actions and attitudes. Wisdom, on the other hand, is considered the ability to navigate life effectively, understanding the nature of things, making sound decisions, and responding appropriately to life situations. Finally, Stoicism encourages indifference towards external events. This does not mean apathy or lack of concern, but rather a calm acceptance of things as they are. Whether we are experiencing success or failure, pleasure or pain, Stoics advise us to maintain an even keel, not allowing external circumstances to disturb our inner tranquility. In the Stoic view, life is like a play, and we are merely actors. We cannot control the script, the stage, or the other actors. All we can control are our lines and our performance. This perspective helps us to detach from the chaos of life and find serenity amidst turbulence. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't, a powerful principle that can shape our daily lives. How much control do we really have in our lives? This is a question that Stoicism asks us to ponder. Stoicism, a philosophy born in the bustling marketplaces of ancient Greece, encourages us to differentiate between what we can and cannot control. This principle is not just a cornerstone of Stoicism, but also a key to a life of tranquility and resilience. Imagine you're stuck in a traffic jam, late for an important meeting. Your stress levels are through the roof as you watch the minutes tick by. Yet, is this stress really necessary? Stoicism would suggest not. In this scenario, you have no control over the traffic, the timing, or the reactions of those waiting for you. What you do have control over, however, is your response to the situation. You can choose to stew in frustration, or use the time to mentally prepare for your meeting, listen to a podcast, or simply enjoy a moment of quiet. It's a simple concept, but it's also a radical shift in perspective. If we apply this principle to our daily lives, we start to see just how much time and energy we waste worrying about things beyond our control. It's like trying to hold back the waves of the sea with your hands. It's not only impossible, but it's also exhausting. On the other hand, when we focus on what we can control, our actions, our responses, our attitudes, we find that we are not as helpless as we might have thought. We can't control the weather, but we can carry an umbrella. We can't control how others behave, but we can control our reactions to them. This doesn't mean we should ignore the world around us or shirk our responsibilities. Instead, it's about recognizing where our power truly lies. It's about understanding that we are the masters of our own minds, and that's where real control begins. By focusing on what we can control, we can navigate life with far less stress and much more peace. Opening, what does it mean to pursue virtue according to Stoicism? Well, in the Stoic philosophy, virtue is not about moral superiority or religious righteousness. It's about understanding the nature of things, knowing what is within our control, and acting accordingly. It's about wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, the four cardinal virtues of Stoicism. Now let's delve a bit deeper. Wisdom, in the Stoic sense, is about discerning what is good, what is evil, and what is neutral. It's about making decisions that align with our values and contribute to our growth. Courage is not just about bravery in the face of physical danger, but also about standing up for what we believe in, even when it is unpopular or inconvenient. Justice, in the Stoic sense, isn't just about law and order. It's about fairness, kindness, and understanding. It's about treating others with respect, regardless of their status or our personal feelings towards them. It's about doing our part to create a more equitable world. Temperance, the last of the four virtues, is about moderation and self-control. It's about not allowing our desires and fears to dictate our actions. It's about finding balance in all aspects of life, from our emotions to our actions. So, how can we apply these principles in our daily lives? It's all about conscious decision-making and constant self-reflection. It's about asking ourselves, is this decision in line with my values? Am I acting with courage, justice, and temperance? Am I striving for wisdom? Remember, the Stoics believe that virtue is the only true good, and everything else is indifferent. So, pursuing virtue is not about seeking external rewards or approval. It's about internal growth and fulfillment. It's about cultivating a strong character and a tranquil mind regardless of external circumstances. Closing. Pursuing virtue is about striving to be the best version of ourselves every single day. And that, in essence, is the Stoic pursuit of virtue. It's not about perfection, but about constant growth and improvement. It's about making every day a step towards becoming a wiser, braver, more just, and more temperate person. Can we truly be indifferent to the world around us? An intriguing question, isn't it? But before you jump to any conclusions, it's crucial to understand what we mean by indifference in the context of Stoicism. It's not about apathy or disregard for the world, but rather a conscious decision to not let external events disrupt our inner peace. Stoicism encourages us to develop a sense of indifference towards things beyond our control. It's not that we don't care, but we choose not to invest our emotional energy in things we can't change. This doesn't mean we become cold or unfeeling. On the contrary, it allows us to channel our energy towards aspects of life where we can make a difference. You see, life is full of uncertainties. Unexpected things happen all the time. The weather changes, plans get cancelled, people come and go. If we allow these uncontrollable events to affect our emotional state, we become like a ship tossed about in a storm, vulnerable and unstable. By practicing indifference, we anchor ourselves. We become the calm amidst the chaos. We accept the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. And in this acceptance, we find stability and resilience. Now, this doesn't mean we sit back and let life happen to us. We still strive to make positive changes, fight injustices, and pursue our goals. But we do this from a place of inner tranquility. We are not swayed by success or failure, praise or criticism. We simply do our best and accept the rest. This Stoic principle may seem counterintuitive, especially in a society that often equates caring with worry and stress. But once we grasp it, we realize its power. It frees us from unnecessary suffering, allowing us to live with more peace, clarity, and resilience. Embracing indifference to external events is not about detaching ourselves from the world, but about forging a healthier relationship with it. It's about understanding that while we cannot control everything that happens to us, we can control how we respond. And in that response lies our power. When we learn to be indifferent to what we cannot control, we find a deep well of resilience within us. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of life. So let's retrace our steps. We've explored the Stoic principle of accepting that control is internal, not external. We've learned to focus on our own actions and responses, rather than fretting about the uncontrollable world around us. We've delved into the pursuit of virtue, understanding that our moral character is the cornerstone of a meaningful life. And we've discussed the concept of indifference to external events, realizing that our peace of mind lies not in the events themselves, but in our perceptions of them. These principles are not just ancient wisdom, they are timeless tools for resilience and motivation, applicable in every aspect of our daily lives. Whether in overcoming obstacles or in finding deeper meaning in our actions, the Stoic mindset offers a compass to navigate our life's voyage. Embracing Stoicism allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace, resilience, and a sense of purpose.